Hey guys, AuspiciousAussie here, and welcome to episode 17 of my Athletic Bilbao series. So today's game is going to be a live com against Valencia. But first things first, let's have a look at the league table. As you can see, we are currently sitting 5 points behind Barcelona in second place. However, we do have a game in hand, and if we do win today's game against Valencia, we will go 2 points behind Barca, still keeping us in with a chance at the title. Now, the thing with Barcelona is they have arguably just been in the best form recently. I mean, they haven't lost a game in about, I would say, nearly 20. Probably about 16 games they haven't lost. And, well, as you can see, they've won about the last 10 or 12. Even. And that, of course, is including the Champions League first knockout round against Marseille, which they won both games as well. And another thing to note, apart from us, the only other team that could potentially cause an upset would probably be Sevilla, and that is not even a league game, so things aren't really looking too good for us. As I mentioned, Sevilla is their last game in the Copa del Rey final. Sevilla is the only team that could potentially beat them out of that list, and it will have absolutely no bearing on the league. So, yeah, things aren't looking good. I mean, if you look at our schedule, as we'll go into the fixtures before we start the game, we've still got to verse today's opponents, Valencia, we've got to verse Real Madrid, and we've also got to verse Sevilla. We do, however, take on Barcelona, so we could potentially take some points off them if we do manage to beat them in that game. However, it is away from home, and as I mentioned, we've got the next 3 games are going to define our season, I think. If we don't win, I mean, winning all 3 games it's going to be tough. However, if we win against Valencia and we win against Sevilla and we draw with Real Madrid, I think anything's possible because we could potentially beat Barcelona. We've done it in the past. First season, we actually got quite a few good results against the big teams. Anyways, let's go into the fixtures. Of course, the previous episode was the live commentary against Atletico Madrid. And what a beautiful episode it was. 3-0 victory. We then went into the Europa League first knockout round against GD Chaves from Portugal. It's a team I've never really heard of. But they are in the first division of Portugal, so yeah, it was interesting. We only managed a 1-1 draw away from home. Honestly, I think we should be beating them over both legs, or in both legs, I should say. But yeah, as you can see, 1-1 draw, Inaki Williams getting the equaliser in this as well. We were behind. Disappointing stuff, to be honest. We then managed to beat Getafe in the league, 2-1. Williams again on the score sheet, and Uno Lopez on the score sheet there as well. We then managed to beat Chaves 2-0. Pablo Hervias with the brace puts us through to the second knockout round. We then managed to beat Celta Vigo 4-0. Very impressive result. Good to solidify our league position. I think we were still on top at this stage. Goals coming from Hervias again, Williams, Sanset, and Lopez. The next result was really, really disappointing. A 1-0 loss, a penalty for their goal as well from Lamela. Against Malaga, we should be beating them, to be honest, and this is the point where we obviously drop the 3 points. Barcelona go 2 ahead because they win their game. And it's just a really bad, it's a really bad position to be in because obviously we want Barcelona to be chasing us, and not us having to chase Barca, especially with our fixture list compared to theirs. It's disappointing. We did bounce back, however, against Rayo Vallecano, Williams with a brace, and Javi Martinez, that is, on the score sheet. We then went into the second knockout round of the Europa League against Leverkusen, a very, very strong team. Of course, we have versed them previously in the series. I think it was in the Champions League. Was it Champions League? It might have been Europa League. I can't remember. But yeah, we started off with a 1-1 draw away from home. Not too bad. Javi Martinez opened the scoring and Julian Brandt getting the equaliser for them. And then, disappointingly, the second leg, we lost 2-0 at home. Really, really frustrated. This game was just all over the place. Our team was shocking. We had no midfield. We had nothing on the wings. The fullbacks were woeful. Absolutely woeful. I think, if I recall correctly, I think both of their goals came from the wide positions. And it was just... it's just one of those days, I think. One of those games where we were never going to win this game. Yeah, 2 goals from Retsos and Aranguiz. Not good enough. Not good enough. We did bounce back once again, however, in the league against Cordoba. Inaki Williams with a brace there in 4 minutes, getting the win. They did get a late consolation goal, but obviously doesn't really matter too much. We then managed to beat Real Oviedo 3-0. San Jose with a penalty. Inigo Martinez this time on the score sheet. And Munain also back from injury, getting on the score sheet there. Very, very happy to have him back, to be honest. He lost a little bit of his attributes. His pace it's gone down a little bit. He's getting on a little bit as well. I think he's 30. He might be 31, though. I'm not too sure, again, about that. But regardless, he's probably one of our key... I mean, arguably, probably our best player. Yeah, I don't know. Williams has been pretty good, but Munain has definitely, when he's been fit, has been top quality. And the final game I just played was against Villarreal. 3 goals, a hat-trick coming from Javi Martinez. Beautiful stuff. Anyways, Valencia, today's game, let's get into it. We'll get into the lineup here. Pretty much what you would expect. Starting lineup has pretty much been solidified. We're going to go with Ethami in goal, Lecue, San Jose, Inigo Martinez, and Brace as our back 5. Nolascoen and Sunset will be our 2 centre midfielders. Hervias on the right, Munain on the left, and Javi Martinez in the attacking midfield position. And of course, Inaki Williams, who's done really, really well. Much better than he did last season. He scored 27 goals in all competitions, as you can see there over on the right here. And his average rating is a lot better than what it was last season. So he's definitely contributed a lot more. Sort of justified his wages a bit more as well, which was kind of one of the issues I was bringing up last season. But yeah, he's done really well. And hence why we're coming second, potentially 2 points behind Barca. So yeah, Agrizabala will be the goalkeeper on the bench. We're going to go with Garmendia, Ganea, Taraspe, Ketse, Inaki, and Villalibre as the outfield players. Alright, let's get into it. Munain, still not match fit, of course. I think last game was his first start since he's been back, but I did bring him on for about 25 minutes before that. I'm going to tell the boys I expect them to win. I feel like that's just the best way to actually get wins. I think that's kind of one of the reasons why we haven't actually drawn that much, is because I'm expecting the boys to win every game, more or less. The bigger games, I might do something different. But usually that's pretty much what I go for. As Athami really pulls out a brilliant save from their free kick. Kondogbia still plays with Sevilla. Does Kondogbia play for Sevilla? Oh, sorry, Valencia, not Sevilla. He plays for Sevilla at the moment in real life, I think. I might be wrong. Guides. Come on, boys. Counter. Oh, that's the end of the highlight there. Disappointing. I thought we were actually going to get a nice little counter attack for ourselves. We've had 5 shots, none on target. It's a little bit worrying. And we're being dominated by possession. In possession, I should say. First shot on target. Alrighty. The boys aren't playing too well. A couple of 6.5s there. Williams on a 6.4. The QA on a 6.4. And we've had 1 highlight for the whole first half. That is dreadful. Anyway, come on, boys. We gotta. I'm not happy with the performance. Come on. Fire up. We need better. We definitely need better. Like I said, these next 3 fixtures are just so important for the season. I mean, if somehow we manage to win all 3, which, I mean, it's doable, but not likely. I think we can, well, we will definitely challenge Barca. That looked like a goal. I don't know what happened there. I think the game lagged a little bit and the ball kind of went in the back of the net. But yeah, we're going to make some subs because this has been woeful. Woeful. We'll bring Anarchy on for Hervias, and then I think Echaraspe for Nolascoin. Yeah, we'll keep a sub just in case, but they were the 2 worst performers of that, well, of the game so far. We do have the ball here through Sunset, though. Echaraspe. Martinez. What can he do with it? Anarchy. Anarchy, get in. I mean, he's pushing for a start, this kid. He's got some talent. He really does. And Hervias, I mean, he... Oh, Echaraspe. Oh, I was about to say both my subs scoring. That would be pretty incredible. But yeah, Hervias just playing absolutely dreadful. So we might start Anarchy for the Real Madrid game. As they almost get their equaliser there. That was pretty close. Come on. Oh, that's a red card. Damn it! Come on, boys. Don't do silly shit like that. I'm just going to keep it how it is. I mean, we lose the attacking midfielder. It doesn't really change the formation too much. Just means we're a little bit less offensive, I guess. Munain to Sunset. Out wide to Brace. Crosses it in. Williams, get in there. 2-0. That's the game, boys. That's the game. Perfect win. Williams, it's his 28th goal of the season as well. He's really doing well. He is kind of justifying that 185k per week wage. I mean, we're pushing forward again, but that will be full-time. Beautiful 2-0 victory. I mean, honestly, we've played like shit, to be honest. That's very lucky, I think. I think we're lucky. Only 4 shots on target for us as well. To score 2 goals. That's usually what happens to me, not for me. So, super happy with that. That's going to wrap this episode up, guys. I hope you are enjoying this season. Of course, we're still in the title hunt. Let's have a look at the league table before I end the episode. As you can see, we're literally 2 points behind. We do verse them in about 6 or 7 games. If we are close, or if the points gap is still within about 3 points, I will do the next episode against Barcelona, because I think that's a really exciting game. We could potentially win our first league title of the series. So yeah, I think if we're still in the running for the title, I'm going to do that Barcelona game. If not, if we sort of slip up a bit in the next, 2 games against Sevilla and Real Madrid, then I will possibly just do an end of season review with a live comment of the last game of the season. So yeah. But apart from that, guys, take it easy. Don't forget to drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.